Let's go, baby.
My first time in EYP was in 2015. It was January, I believe, and it was PLC school session. And I found out that EYP was this youth organization, parliamentary thingy.
I just literally forced myself to get up in the morning, get on the bus with all these strange people, strangers everywhere, sit down next to one of them, and then travel for a couple of hours to Kutaisi. But in the end, I kind of liked the vibes, the team-oriented vibes of the organization itself. And I kind of stuck around. That means I've been here for 3 years.
I think it was the NSC in 2013 or 2014, I don't remember exactly. It was in Basiletti, I remember that. I think that was the first session which was a step up from all the previous ones. The previous ones were like regional sessions or school sessions, something like that. Not like it was alright, but the most basic package UIP had to offer, which I thought was like the most. Then I saw the NSC. I realized that there's a much greater possibility to achieve stuff. There's much more achievement to be made. I saw the possibility of going to other UIP sessions, international sessions, or in the other countries. I saw the officials were a lot more loaded, that their work was a lot more interesting, a lot more diverse. I'd say that was the moment I thought, yeah, I think go along with it would be interesting. Here I am.
So my perfect image of a delegate was very organized and prepared for the committee works, who would do this research and not sleep at night, but would be very, very aware of and informed about the topic, and also very active at the General Assembly.
Yeah, I mean, I used to, yeah. Not right now anymore. I don't care that much. But when it was my time to be a delegate, I loved making speeches, and I loved making an appearances. So what happened is on my first session I read, what's that speech called? The last thing that you read? Yes, summer speech. I read the summer speech, and I had all this like set up done, which was like I was representing femme, and it was about violence of women, and I wore a bruised makeup. And it was horrendous. I looked horrible, and I wore glasses, and I took off the glasses and tried to imitate the person who got beaten up by a male. And I was like, this cannot be the last time people see me like this. I have to come back and somehow promise and show myself and others that I'm not crazy and I'm better than that.
I think everyone had at least one. I definitely remember mine. It was exactly during the NSC where I was in the debate round, which was quite important because most of our resolution depended on the debates. And I remember the first half was going quite well, and then suddenly something snapped, and I was like, okay, I'm completely out of ideas all of a sudden. Even though I had everything written down, I just couldn't bear to say anything, so I was just standing there for like half a minute, just like trying to think of a word, a mumble, and like it's like I couldn't come up with anything, and the one could say like, well, you know what I'm talking about, right? And I just sat down. I was like, okay, that was bad. That was really, really bad.
Look at you now, right?
Look at me now.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I mean, failure and disappointment is part of life in general, and it's definitely is part of EYP as well. I guess there's also people who disappoint you through your journey. There will be circumstances that disappoint you, but it's just a matter of really just pushing through and really always reminding yourself why you're doing what you're doing, and really reminding yourself of the positives of what you have gained, and let that drive you and kind of motivate you to continue through the network.
That's it. Don't be afraid to be excited. Don't be afraid to feel passionate, to geek out, to nerd out, to show your love, enthusiasm for something that's maybe not that understandable. Even if it's something as obscure as EYP, maybe even if nobody else in your circle, your family, your school understands it. Because with EYP, you find the kind of community that will truly be accepting of all your quirks and will be as excited right there with you.